Welcome back, everybody, to Voice of Autism, Episode 3, Part 2. Well, my last live stream video I did earlier with checking out yesterday, and I'm wearing something different now in my bed clothes, but I'm kind of pulling all-nighter right now, but this episode I'm still going to bring everybody update how last episode went, which actually part of the episode. So funny. I put it on TV. But Jane is that episode went pretty well. I'm pretty shocked about that. Oh, and I now have 103 subscribers now. But holy crap, that's amazing. But Jane, I need to talk about. I have a bone pick with one person where I did mention in last video where did call me a word that it did respectful. I think I need to bring it up. Look, and you know who you are, so if you see the video, you know who you are. So if I were you, I would quit while you're ahead. Dipper and Lab video said a comment saying it looked like you do not have autism, but you're the R word. Look, I have autism. You don't know what somebody have. And everybody with autism act different. I'm not joking here. Everybody with autism act differently on the spectrum. I have autism. I actually am technically, they technically did evaluate in me, or the same that they used to diagnose you. They technically did diagnose me with autism when I was younger. So, yeah. And by the way, call me a retard with it's actually the R word. Not cool. Do it again, and I'll be reporting you, and you be in trouble. So, and you know who you are, so if I were you, I would chop all your head, so technically you're technically bullying me. Did that? I have autism. That make it right for you to do that. And just because you said that don't make it right for you to do that either. So one, I don't support people like you. Two, people like you need to learn that everybody with autism act differently. Not everybody with autism act the same. But some act completely normal. And I'm not even joking. So, if I were you, I would quit for your head. So, and yet I'm saying and mentioning that you know who you are on live stream. So, if you watch it afterwards, you should come and apologize to me before you get yourself into trouble. But, one, not everybody with autism do the fidgeting with their hand. Not everybody with autism do the gymming, except that I know because not everybody do it. And not everybody with autism have meltdown. Like, I act completely normal like a normal person, but I do have a little gymming. I'll admit that, but I don't, but it's hardly noticeable. But there are other symptoms that do tell that I have autism, but it's very hard. I completely act normal, and you probably won't even know that I have autism until I mention it. So look, you can know somebody who completely act normal, but don't even know that they have autism. Like, literally, there are actually people in the movie business like Dan Aykroyd. He actually have autism, and there actually somebody in music business that if you ever heard a song back in 2009 will call Firefly with If you don't know, his music group got called Owl City, and his name Adam Young. He have autism. There are a ton of other people out there I can go on that have autism. And oh, and by the way, that popular game Pokemon, the person who created it actually have autism. So if it wasn't for a person with autism, Pokemon Go would not be around. So the thing about it, it was created by somebody with autism. So if I were you, people who and I would say got called me that earlier on my live stream. If I were you, I would think right. Some of the stuff we actually have, some of it will actually help and made by people with autism. So stop disrespecting that. So some are actually very smart. Actually, most are, and it depends on how you've been raised. People with autism, depending on how they're raised by their parent, if their parent are them stereotypes, it could be good or bad. Like same with overprotected parents. But yeah. Sorry about that guy, but I'm feeling a little tired, but I'm still doing this anyway. But it's something I need to say. Based on how they are raised and how they're treated. They're not everybody with autism act the same, and I mean it. It really it the fact. Like you can have somebody who like training, like talking to people, or like doing stuff, like being very social, who have autism on the spectrum, and you can have somebody who on the spectrum who is very social, but is very, not that, but have. I'm trying to remember what word is, but a very right there between middle of the spectrum, like not good at it, but they're very social and kind to people. And then you can have people who are very smart, who are completely not social and are scared and shy. And then you can have people who are completely shy and all of that on the spectrum. Like you have a high and a low end with, and it can change. Most people don't realize that. And I'm not joking. You completely act you can completely act normal with autism, and people probably will look at you and they don't probably won't even notice that you have autism. That insane. People like it, we can completely act normal, and yet we do have sympathy to, or I can't say or properly, but we do have feeling too. Like we know how some people feel. Like I can understand how some people feel. So I have sympathy. Same with my girlfriend. Most people don't realize that we can act completely normal, like normal human beings. And I want you guys to hear to stop dehumanizing it. Stop making it look more right. And stop trying to be superior. That actually really disrespectful. And it's not right. You guys need to understand to please to get into reason and understand how we feel. That it get a little tired and irritated and frustrated getting disrespected by people who are technically neurotypical, what we call them. Yeah, people who don't have autism, we call them neurotypicals. So yeah, we got a word for you normal people who don't have autism. So look, we know how we feel. We understand one another. But the people who are neurotypical, who are stereotyped and treated like crap, need to understand. Some are getting tired of the treatment that you treat us. And we're tired of the disrespecting. Just look, we're getting tired of it. It's getting insulting and offensive. if you guys want to see how we are, talk to us. And some are probably I'm not shy, but I know a few people who are shy because of how they've been treated when they're younger, of being son and all of that. So don't blame them. Blame the people who treated them that way. Though you'd be surprised at how much crap some of what autism go through. You'd be surprised. But we want people to understand how we feel and how we are. To how they think and not how we are. And they think what they're doing for it, they think it's the best when it's really not. They need to get an understanding for that. But I'm surprised that they don't even do that. It kind of hurts in a way, and they don't realize of how it affects. That it can affect in good or bad ways, well, depending on how they are. But they need to understand we are human too. We are no different than they are. Well, not everyone person is the same, and that's a fact. But I don't get why that they do that to us. And by the way, if you do call people the R word and you think it right, you need to go somewhere. You need to stop putting them around the. It's going to come back on you. Trust me. But you need to learn to quit treating people that way. But not everybody act the same way, and that's a fact. And it gets me frustrated that they do this to us. All I want is people to understand how we feel and what we're good at and how we are. But not right how they do it. But we want people to understand how we feel and stuff, but all they want to do set our voices. But did they need that out? We turn around and we are finally starting to get voices out there. Like, we are smart. We are talented. We are just at you neurotypical people who are normal. We can do stuff. The thing about it, we are pretty talented with our gifts that we have. Like people like us with autism are gifted. We could do them pretty good stuff, but yeah. But I hope everybody understands. I really do. But how are you guys supposed to think that we are able to when you guys do that? It's up to it. But it's how you guys are. But I hope you guys understand. But yeah, I might cut the live stream in about 2 to 5 minutes from now. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling tired. But yeah. People like us with autism work hard too. Like we're very hard workers too when we get to it. But nobody don't see that. All they see is somebody that they think acts out and not true. But yeah, and these stereotypes they get tiring, and I mean tiring. It's not right, and I want them to realize that, and I hope they do one day. I hope they do. But yeah, but I hope that everybody get an understanding on how we feel. But I'm about to get done with this video, and just a few. Exactly, might do, and just instead might get it done. So I'm about to go. So I'll talk to you guys next time. David Mitchell, and I am out. Peace.